Welcome to the bench, friends. This is Joe, Blue Oval Racing, HO Scale, Custom and Performance. Once in a blue moon, even more. Today, what are we going to get into? Well, I figure maybe, just maybe, we will take a AFX, well, we'll call it Aurora Tomy. That's what's stamped on here. Aurora Tomy Super G Plus chassis that is pinned by yours truly. And we're going to do an experiment with it. What are we going to do? Not sure if it's going to work. We're going to take a Marchon Can motor. Now this can, I hit the camera, sorry about that if you got the shakes. The can motor armature is smaller in length. The rear shaft on the armature is shorter than, say, an armature that normally would go into a Super G Plus, a Viper, a BSRT. You get the picture. But it has this extended 7-tooth pinion gear. I think that's what's going to help us get through this whole deal. I don't need to take out a measuring device. I can. But here is a Super G Plus armature. You can already see the difference. Get the picture? Can we make this work in a Super G Plus? I think we can. It's worth a shot. And if it fails, we tried. For any of you negative Nellies out there, don't be negative about the situation. It's fun trying. So, the trusty Marchon Can motor. Not sure of the ohms on the armature, but that's not important. We want to see if we can get it to work in the Super G chassis. Well, that won't fit. If that fails, one of these will definitely work. Yep, that'll work. Let's move on with the situation and open up the old can motor. You got to be careful because this can be a real doozer sometimes, especially if a screwdriver slips. That hurts. Let me tell you something. I've done it a couple of times. It don't feel good. By no means. Sometimes you can bend these little doohickeys back down. If all else fails, we just grab a pair of pliers and we will rip it open. Well, she is not wanting to cooperate, and I do not feel like getting my finger cut open by a screwdriver. Probably going to happen anyway with my luck. Yep. Let's hope not, though. I really ain't in the mood for that to happen. Okay. Let's see if that helped the situation any. Come on, baby. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did help. When all else fails, there we go. Now you can see clear as day the difference in size between the Marchon armature and we will say this one. So this is typically what would go into a Super G Plus, a Viper, a BSRT, an N-Bell car. This is out of an N-Bell car, out of a can motor from a Marchon. We're going to attempt to put this in a Super G Plus. Let's move on with it. This is probably going to be a couple of parts because I don't want to bore you folks too much. First, what we're going to do is move some of the tools out of the way. This is our armature we will be using in this chassis. And we have some goodies. We have an N-Bell. I don't like that one. These are factory N-Bells from a Super G Plus. That one is still in good shape. We're going to use that one. And naturally, we have to use that plate with the N-Bell. We have a good selection of motor magnets and factory motor magnets for the Super G Plus. Because every time I would wreck one, I would take whatever parts I could use, I would build a type of scrap build Viper. A lot of times when you crash these babies, one of these will break off that hold the end of the pickup shoe. They'll crack somewheres. So this is a pretty brittle plastic. You hit this, you give this a good whack into a come off the track and hit something hard enough, it will break. Enough of that. And we have the clip. First thing we're going to do is find us a set of magnets that are worthy enough. Factory stock motor magnets, that is. They're close. 29.4, 30.4. That's doggone close. Let's check a couple more just to see what we got. 28. 28.5, you can spin them around. 28.7. try this set. 28.4. 23. I think the first set is the winner. Let's try this one. Oh, we got a 31.4. Oh, that's a good one. Put that to the side. And 29.2. 28.9. 28. Let's try these ones again. So that's 30. 30. I think this is the clear winner. Yeah. This one's out for now. This one is in. Let's try this one. 28.4, 28.6, 29, 28.9. Try this one. 29.1. All right, that's the winner. We have our set that we're going to use. These are the most powerful set of factory motor magnets that I have that are for the Super G Plus. So we have resolved that. I'm back on their home. Now, traction magnets. We do want to give us a fair shake. So let's see what we got. Start off with a white. $30.8. They're close. Let's try this one. These are so close, these are. We're giving them a fair shake, though. Something to do. I know there's going to be somebody out there, what are you wasting your time for? Well, I got the time. That's why. If I got the time, why not? Why not? Aha. $32. $30.7. This is why. This is why, if you want to know why I'm doing this. Yeah, it's a little bit only. It's only a little bit stronger, but a little bit counts. A little bit counts. A little bit in the overall picture of every little thing you do counts. Not one thing, all things. All right. Let's go ahead and do the other side of the motor magnets. 32.3. Let's flip it this way so it's flat in there. My bad. 30.7. I was putting it the other way. Let's put it this way here. 29.5. Oh, these are all really close. Yes, indeed, they are. All very close. That's the low baller. So we've got, no, it ain't flat. 30.5. 30.6. 29.5. So either these other two are close. Not a big difference on them, so there we go. Oh, he just wasted all kind of time doing this. Oh, well. I don't want to hear about it. It's my time. If I want to do this, I can do it. And you don't have to watch if you don't want. That's my new philosophy. I don't want to hear no crybabies out there. Ah, he's wasting his time building that car. Well, you know what? That's me. And if I want to do it, I will do it. We have the chassis, the bare chassis. We have the end bell. We have the magnets. We have the clip. Piece of cake. Now, we need to get we need to go into Joe's Viper box. My Viper box, which I build plenty of them. But you people out there just don't know about it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And yes, we will put a shim on the front of the armature. And we will use this rear end. And that's not the box with the armatures. Oh, man, he's got too much stuff. Oh, well, too bad. That's my attitude today. I don't hear no crying about nothing. Oh, what a waste of time. Building a piece of crap car, it's no good. Well, if you don't like it, that's the way it is. There's a lot of you guys out there that like it. They want to see what you can build out of what you can use, what you can dream up, and that's how it is. So, now the nice thing about the Viper hangers, they're already bent. The old trick was you would bend this part here that the shoe goes into, the back of the shoe, a little bit forward. Viper Scale Racing has done pretty much all the homework where these just need to be set right into the chassis. You don't need to do no tweaking, no bending on the shoe hangers whatsoever. They're already adjusted for plenty of performance that you're going to get out of the part just like you buy them. Yes, it's true. How does he know? I know this. He's wrong. No, I ain't. A little humor for you today. Now my hands get in the way. That's the only big deal. The hands get in the way. Yes, they do. I might have to pick this up closer so I can have closer observation of it. Because it's a little hard for me to do this while I am under scrutiny. Scrutiny. What does scrutiny mean? Yeah, I'm in a jolly old tickly mood today. I got to come over here with this thing because I'm trying to look at it. The pollen is out this neck of the woods like hotcakes. And I mean hotcakes. Pollen is bad up here in the Myrtle Beach area. Cars, everything's green already. Cars are covered with the green pollen. Now, as for the trusty old factory end bell, they're hanging very well each arm as you press it down in a proper location. These only need to go these arms need to be equally bent so that when you drop one, the one above it falls to the location you choose. And on these factory end bells, I choose that the bottom part of the brush falls to the bottom part of the opening on the bushing that the armature goes in. That's all it has to go. And that's what we got. We're going to put a shim on the front of the armature. What size you using? I ain't telling you. We're using a 5, a number 5. We'll call it a number 5. That's what we're using. 5/1000. Oh, look at that, shining right up there. Beautiful. Come on. There we go. I had it the right way. Very good, very good. Okie dokie. One thing you do want to do, make sure these bunny ears are bent out. There we go. All right. Our trusty motor magnets. Like so. It ain't going to work. He doesn't know what he's doing. Shut up. I don't want to hear about it. Putting a Marchon armature in a Super G Plus. Oh no, what's the world coming to? Don't worry about it. If I screw it up, screw it up. Who cares? Well, that's bent right there on that end bell. No, I didn't do it. I don't know how that happened. It must have been like that. I didn't pay attention. Oh, he really screwed it up now. Well, I ain't editing nothing. Who cares? Yeah. You see that? I should have looked at that before. See how that is all bent? That's not good. That was damaged when that was taken out. Oh no, look what he did now. He really messed it up. Yeah, he did. Well, crap happens. I didn't mess it up. It got messed up and was taken out. Oh, he should replace that. Can't put that in there in that kind of condition. Why not? It'll work. This is an experimental situation. It's fixed already. See that? Oh, man, he's a genius. Look at him go. Yeah, it's true. I am. What can I tell you? Holy cow, what a butcher he is. All right. That looks good. We didn't get by with that. Here he goes, screwing shit up again. Oh, pretend I didn't say that word, S-H-I-T. I usually don't use no foul language, and all I can do. And we're forgetting the rear bushing. We're going to use, and nobody said nothing. What did I do with the bushings? Hold on. Almost forgot the rear bushing, but I caught myself. That's the important part about this. You got to go into the Tyco box. Oh, why has he got that in a Tyco box? Well, because these bushings work on the Tyco when you do your modifications. That's why. Oh, I didn't know that. And now you do. Gee whiz, he must be a genius. Yeah, I am. Holy cow, I never knew it. All right, we're back. Almost. Sort of. All right. Let's set the trusty motor in position where it needs to go. And we should be good with it once we start slamming it in to the chassis. Holy cow, he's screwing everything up now. Look at him go. Yeah, it's true. That doggone dog over there. He's really crazy. Okie dokie. You want to pull those hangers up a little bit, like so. What are you doing over there, buddy? Huh? All right. Springs. Now what do they do with the springs? Well, what do they do with the springs? All right, hold on. Gotta grab the springs. Buddy, you need to calm down over there. Having an attitude problem. That's what you're doing. It figures. Now he wants to go out. That's not happening right now. That's not happening, buddy. You're going to have to wait a minute. Uh-oh. That isn't happening. Not right now. You're going to have to wait. Mr. Buddy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mr. Buddy's going to have to wait until we get this put together. Stop shaking. Things tendency to move around. All right, these are all pick-em-up shoes that came off of Super Duper G Pluses. I forgot to put the doggone guide pin in. That figures. Oh no, Mr. Bill. No, Mr. Bill's not here. No, he isn't. I think that'll be all right. Good thing we don't lose that spring. So we're going to get this to run, and that'll be it for this video. And in the next video, we're going to finish the build and see if so to adjust the timing on the Super G Plus Viper BSRT, you adjust it by the end bell here. You push the, this is for someone who contacted me and said, well, how do you adjust the timing? You push down on this one. It comes flush with the bottom. This is the driver's side here in the US. With this push down to where it's flush, it is advanced timing. Go one click over to where it sits even like this, straight across. On the bottom and the top, that's neutral. And you push down on the passenger side from the top till it's flush at the bottom, and that is, the timing is retarded in a negative. If you don't want to say retard, you can say negative, neutral, and plus. So that's the deal with the timing. And let's give it a little bit of lube. Good old pure, and I mean pure synthetic dinosaur juice. I haven't called that in a while. Give it a little lube. Like so. And battery's almost dead. Let's put the brushes in. Not the brushes, the traction magnets. I had a brain fart for a minute there. Now, the pinion gear from the Marchon, we need to get that on there. Get it started in there. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Oh, I think he's going to do it. I think the Marchon armature is going to work. Sure it will. It should. Maybe he's a genius after all, Mr. Bill. Anybody remember Mr. Bill? Oh, no, Mr. Bill. Yeah, Mr. Bill, all right. Mr. Bill ain't here. She's running. She's purring. And I had to put lighter springs on this. These are too stiff. I'll have to change out those springs. Now, I'm not sure if this will snap right in or not. Oh no, is it going to work? I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to re-shim the rear gear. Yeah. We're going to have to do that for sure. Oh no, you're really messing things up now. Yeah. We're definitely going to have to do. I just noticed this one spacer was bent. We're going to have to take this rear end apart anyway, because the whole thing was, yeah, that's going to come apart. We got to fix that situation. Yeah, definitely. So anyways, we're at this point. I'm not going to keep you on the video. Well, how would that go? I'm not going to bore you anymore with this video. We have succeeded with taking the can motor apart with the Marchon armature, which is a much shorter armature than your standard Super G Plus or Viper, BSRT, etc., etc., etc. And we're going to use this in this Super G Plus and see how she runs. But unfortunately, I've been on here long enough, and most of you are not going to watch this entire video because it's absolutely going way, 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 way too long. The question is, do I want to make it go any longer? I may. I don't know if this one's going to just snap in. I really don't want to tear one apart right now, but I'm going to have to. All right. Aha. Here we go. We have success at that. Where did the battery go now? It's probably right in front of me. I'm not sure that gear ratio on that. So it's going to work. Piece of cake. Set of tires. Oh, no, not these things. I can't use these. No. No. Where did everything go? Not these ones. Yeah. All right. I do want to use this set right here, though. These are the... All right. This one is bent. It goes in the garbage. All right. I don't know how these things got bent, but okie dokie. Let's get a... I need a 10,000 spacer, I think. Yeah, let's try try this. Just going to go try 20. Come on. Yep. Beautiful. It was a 20 instead of a 10. We added that 20 and spectacular. That's what the doctor ordered. So, our Super G Plus is built with a short, and I mean shorty, Marchon Can motor armature. And we're able to make all this come together with the Marchon pinion gear. We were able to get her done. Basically, for any of you doubters out there who didn't think this would work, well, guess what? Joe knows what he's doing. Not saying it's going to be super fast, wicked fast, or any of that, but she will scoot around the track like a champion. And she even gets a pinned rear end for all of you racing fanatics out there in YouTube land. And there you have it. A wonderful build, simple build, using some parts that were laying around. I am going to put a set of lighter pickup shoe springs on and the guide pin I need to do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this build. We took some parts from a Aurora Tomy, AFX Tomy, whatever you want to call it, Super G Plus. We used all Super G Plus parts except for the shoe hangers are Viper and the rear axle is a Viper. I need to pull this out some, this side, this hub out further. Yeah, everything else is factory Aurora, Tomy, AFX, whatever, Super G Plus with a Marchon armature. We'll run it in the next video. Until next time, my friends, have a good weekend.